Great and mighty people, it's the true and living King, God in flesh. I want to talk to the gods. Yeah, you people who want to make the greatest change in this lifetime. Because like I always tell people, freedom is right around the corner. Because we are willing and we are able. And I would like to talk about what the older generation love to talk about, being born again. Many don't really understand that. Because remember, you got to understand where we're coming from. We've been so indoctrined. We have took on the identity of mankind. In reality, we've literally been living like men, humans. And we're far more greater than mankind and humans. Because we are in the likeness of God. So now, back to what I was saying about this born again. So, see, because once you understand and you realize that you are the spirit, you move forward, you evolve now. Because what you was taught, you outgrew that. You as a child, you was taught a certain way and till you start to grow and then you start to, come into your own understanding of who you are. So to be born again now, if you want to be truth, is to be born. You transform from your old ways, the old identity, and take on something new. So like I said, people can't go forward if they don't change or transform into a new identity. Now, we are the children, the sons and daughters of God. So that is the identity that we have to take on. So when you're born of this truth, you now become a God. Not like mankind now. Now you're like God kind because now you're born by the word. So you took on the identity of the word God. Now you have a new purpose. Now you have divinity. See, this is the real truth of being born again. Because now you changed your direction that you're heading now. See, once we being born of the word, we become the word, which is God. We become gods, God-like, sons and daughters of God. You're no more son and daughter of mankind, flesh, because you're much greater than the flesh. You can't serve the flesh because you're greater than the flesh. See, you're the spirit. And to have more life, you have to serve your spirit. It's how you're going to grow. It's how you're going to mature into who you are. So to take on this new role, you have to become the word. And this is what I give to you people. Because you could become something greater than you ever been before. If you apply and transform into the living word. The living word. Transform into the living word. Become a new being. Become a new creation. It's time to elevate now. It's time to rise in the image of God. It's time to rise. You're rising now. You have a new birthright. It's like you've took on your glory. You took on the truth. So this is your beginning of something new that can be unfolded. And especially in a time like this when things are changing, industry is changing, the world is changing, the world is uniting, and we can become one people because that's our aim. We're one people. And I think we will be great being one nation. because it's too much of us scattered all over with the wrong identity, with the wrong conception of who they are. You know, because how I see myself, it's not something that was born on the outside of me, it was born on the inside of me. It's an inborn concept. You know, it's what was within, I could bring out. And this will make the world more beautiful, becoming one people. Again, this is, you know, this message is, it's for everybody. Because ain't we all one? Really and truly? We all come from the same place. We all have the same spirit. So that really makes us, you know, that's our connection. That's the one thing we have in common. We have the same spirit. We all can be transformed and be great because we are the people of God. Let that resonate in your spirit. You know, let that sit in your spirit for a little bit. Because this word builds confidence. The more you become the word, the more confident you become. The more focused you become, the more aware you become. And now the spirit guides. Because now when you're in the spirit, you could understand God. Because now you take on that character. You know, you take on that truth. You take on that personality. So the good starts flowing from you. You know? So, you know, it's you again, mighty people, why am I born? And, you know, in these days, we're just growing closer and closer and closer. You know, we got to keep on striving.